Hi everyone, it's Amber, your superhero stylist. It's January 29th, 2009, and I'm bringing you a quick review of the Batman that came out this week. Batman issue 685, Catwoman on the cover. Beautiful cover by Alex Ross. Absolutely stunning. Of course, we were used to seeing the Adam Hughes covers of the Catwoman series, which got canceled. So, these Faces of Evil stories that they're doing in DC, this is probably very, here we go. This is probably very confusing to people because what stands out is the word Catwoman, and it's got her on the cover. So I know just from doing the inventory yesterday and trying to get books on the shelves, we were getting confused, and this happened last week as well. You know, when you see, you know that it's a certain title, and you're looking at it, and you see somebody else's name blazoned across the top. You know, Batman doesn't, is up here, but it's in gray, and it's kind of hard to see, and if you're in a dark, brooding type of environment like most comic dens are, you might not even notice the book that you're looking for. So if it's not on your pull list and you go and trying to find it, just take a quick look, because this is Faces of Evil, so it's going to have the name of a villain on the DC covers. That being said, Faces of Evil is not even a story arc. It's just sort of like they're featuring somebody in these issues. This is actually still considered Batman Last Rites. It's not Battle for the Cowl just yet, but it's got some interesting stuff in here being without the actual Batman. This is Catwoman. She is off in Vietnam following her incredible turmoil that she went through with Hush. Hush had, ripped out her heart, and because he was a surgeon, so it was kind of like a House episode. He ripped out her heart and kept it in this case and kept her alive through machines and put her heart back. They got her heart put back in. I think, Bruce somehow surgically got her heart put back in. Anyway, I think there was supposed to be a span of like 9 months. All of a sudden, she's fully recovered. Now, I mean, I've had my gallbladder out. A year and a half later, I still got pain from it. So somehow she's all little Miss Acrobatic self again, kicking ass and, living her typical life of crime. Because, see, I'm one of those people that doesn't think Catwoman is evil, so to be, stamping her Faces of Evil kind of annoys me. But then again, I like a lot of the anti-heroes and people that fall into that category. She's just out for revenge, she's out for greed, she stole all of Hush's money, and in this we find out what she's doing with that money. She has taken over a poaching syndicate in Southeast Asia, and she's going to eventually free the animals. That's her great plan. Now the problem is she has to somehow end her infiltration into the poaching group, and the only way to do that is by offering them a bigger prize than some sort of endangered tiger. So the prize that she comes up with is, Bruce Wayne. What better prize could there be for a poacher? And she would never use the real Bruce. And what better way to get revenge? Thomas Elliot is running around. He's telling everybody that he's Bruce Wayne. He's getting withdrawals from banks and from Wayne Enterprises, and, paying people off left and right with Bruce's money. And so she's like, fine, you want to pretend to be Bruce Wayne? Here you go. And she offers him up, and she's able to escape the poaching syndicate. And he thinks that it's sort of like a win-win situation. He thinks he's going to escape as well. Spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. It turns out that the people that he thinks he's playing, he thinks that they're, local criminals that are in this poaching syndicate and whatnot. He thinks he's buying them off, and it turns out that that's Nightwing and Robin, who then capture him, bring him back, stick him in this, elaborate cell. And, he's planning his escape. He's like, oh, fine, I'll play your game. And that's how this story ends, is Thomas Elliot in this, penthouse prison. And he says, all right, fine, I'll play your game. And he's going to pretend to be rehabilitated. And then when they let their guards down, he's going to, of course, plan on doing something heinous. So we don't know what that is yet. The Battle for the Cowl posters and stuff have been out, and you see every possible candidate, and he is one of them. But so is Robin, so is Nightwing, so is Azrael, yada, yada, yada. So, as of now, Hush is locked in a penthouse prison. He's probably going to be treated very well. Catwoman is back to being her old self, which is good considering the nastiness that she went through being gutted like a fish. Anything else this week? Well, I'll give you some updates about the presidential stuff in comics, but I'll do that in a different segment. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to subscribe before you log out.